Hi, I'm Robbie Fowler, and you're listening to The Four Wins. Each week, solopreneurs and entrepreneurs like you discover something to try, apply, ponder, and relate to. You can get this Four Wins newsletter in your inbox by signing up at robbyf.com. That's ROBBYF.com. And you can access any links or visuals in this issue or explore past issues on my Substack at robbyfowler.substack.com. The Four Wins, issue 262. Win number 1, something to try. You're at a birthday party when you get a flashback. It's a younger you with friends cry laughing at how you each sound after sucking on a hit of helium. It's a moment only visible to you, private. No one else knows why the wry smile emerges on your face. Remember privacy? Believe it or not, it did exist before AI companies and Google Chrome, kind of like a fax machine. Hey, and I've seen those in the wild. Take privacy back with Helium. It's an ad-blocking and privacy-obsessed browser. Run all your favorite Chrome browser extensions while Helium blocks ads, trackers, phishing, and a host of other scary spies you didn't even know existed. You can watch a short demo on my YouTube. Wait, what? Yeah, more on YouTube in win number 4. Win number 2, something a client recently asked. We're in part 3 of our series, Why Doing More Marketing Makes Everything Worse and What to Do Instead. Here's the challenge. Clients tell me, I know I need to post more, but I've got nothing left. That's, in fact, what clients share with me in some version of that once they feel safe enough to be real. This week, we're going to look at outcomes and activities, or it's not the F word. Let's talk outcomes first. You might be surprised, but most of my clients are not crystal clear on the outcomes they're actually after from their marketing. More leads? Well, sure. Growth? Yeah. More scratch to deposit in the bank each month? Yep. But when I press, these are fuzzy. They're more like jello than concrete. In short, the outcomes their marketing should be serving are unspoken, or they're vague, or they're impossible to measure. They're about as specific as my old classmates referring to every teacher in high school as Miss. And boy, do you want to see a teacher get mad? Now let's talk activity and outcome because they are not synonymous. So here's something else. Outcomes are difficult to achieve while activities are simple to copy. For example, any college sports fans worth their salt would never have picked Indiana to win a national championship, let alone in football. With all eyes on the miraculous turnaround, Indiana's head coach has become famous for his approach to practicing less. Now, I want you to watch how many football programs copy Coach Signetti's activity. Then see how many of those actual football teams achieve a national championship. As one handsome devil once said, outcomes are difficult to achieve while activities are simple to copy. And lastly, it's not the F word. That's EF. Let's put a bow on this. For most business owners, what your marketing is missing isn't effort. It's actually a foundation. The foundation is your core message built around a radical empathy for your client. And your foundational core message is what all your marketing activities amplify. And that's also what your brand embodies, kind of like fruit to a fruit tree. Decide the outcomes you want to achieve. Determine the message your audience needs to buy what you're offering, and then you decide where and how to say it, all those activities. Skip this and you'll end up chasing all the activities. Build it and it works regardless of what channels or activities you employ. It works whether you choose podcast guesting, in-person networking, LinkedIn, or anything else you do to achieve the outcomes you want. And next time, we'll take a look at this. Why you probably can't pour your own foundation, and why that's not a weakness. Win number 3, something to think about. Win number 2, well, it had a killer line worth revisiting, especially with the rise of AI. Here's the killer line. Outcomes are difficult to achieve, while activities are simple to copy. AI waits at our beck and call, right? It's like a puppy that's anxious to play. It can easily become a black hole for you and me to chase endless marketing activities. Have you felt that? Because I know I sure have. Win number 4, something personal. My inner me goes by a different name. It's my, quote, preventer me. In win number 1, I mentioned YouTube with fear and trepidation. My aim, Now, I really want to say promise, but my preventer me recoiled when I tried to say that and downgraded it to aim. My aim is to share this Four Winds issue on YouTube, starting today, Friday, sometime before midnight, like Hawaii time, even though I'm Central. Honestly, I've aimed to do this for quite a while, and every time I got close, my preventer me would fire off questions. Are you going to use that camera? He'd say. How do you plan to showcase and edit the tool or resource portion for win number 1? Please tell me you're not simply going to post the audio on your YouTube like it's 2024. Are you for real, dude? Come on, let's face it. You've got a face for newslettering, bruh. And for that matter, a studio for newslettering. The chances of you doing this with any consistency and hitting 10 views is slim to chicken, pal. Yeah, that's my preventer me. What a swell fella he is, right? Even better, he's with me anytime an idea shows up. Awesome sauce. To combat him, I've prayed, made you a promise, and fired up a handy AI robot to be my no turning back now drill sergeant. Boys, he says through a cloud of cigar smoke, buckle up. We're going to YouTube. Sir, yes, sir. Keep building a life-giving brand.